What's up, everybody? Welcome back. This is Final Hydra, and today we are going to embark on a new journey into Elden Ring. I have been waiting for this game for a long time, as many Souls fans have been. And today we are going to embark on this journey together. For those of you who don't know anything about this game, I would highly recommend checking it out. It is absolutely fantastic, and I would wager is going to win Game of the Year. But it is from the creators of Dark Souls, Sekiro, and Bloodborne from Software, and it is a it's a spiritual successor to Dark Souls more than it is the other games. It's very difficult, it's challenging, but it's exciting, and God, it's rewarding. The combat is difficult and intense and calculated, and it's one of my absolute favorite games. We are going to jump in here now on a brand new game, and we are going to travel through that together. Let's begin. Ah, yes, the first step in any journey is choosing the class. What shall we be? Will we be the valiant vagabond, a questing knight, off to save their soul and something else, who knows? The intrepid hero, maybe. A cunning and daring bandit, an astrologer, a prophet, maybe a samurai? Nay, I don't think we will be any of those things, but I do think we will be a prisoner. A daring lech. I've never done a sorcery build in any game that I've played through Dark Souls. 1 Dark Souls, 2 Dark Souls. I've never done sorcery. So I thought it would be fun to try one with you guys. So this will be my first take at a sorcerer in-game. Now, I know most people would just take the astrologer, but I'm like, let's go with this weird guy. So let's create this character. We're going to name him Euclid. Why not? It's funny. It's a name I use a lot. And let's create this man. Keepsake. Everybody says it. Everybody says it. Take the golden seed. It's so important. All right, we'll take it. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, I wonder if it'll even let me see the man. But let us create him. And there we have it. I think that this will do for our character. I thought it was kind of fun to pick the... what was it called? God, what was the... choose base template? A Night Folk? The features of those known as Night Folk. Few in number, they were said to bleed silver long ago. It just kind of sounded cool for like this sorcerer man who's been imprisoned as one of the few of his kind. I think that's such a fun... like little story that I've made for myself, taken from my home, imprisoned, embarrassed, just trying to survive. Let us begin.
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask, Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing. And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
Alrighty. Seems that's a pretty tall order for just a lowly sorcerer like us, but we will figure it out. Though the path be broken and uncertain, claim your place as Elden Lord. Well, I will. Give me what I want. All right, what do we got? We got. Oh, is that like an S stock? It is very fancy looking. All right. It seems we've got some pretty good stuff for us right now. We've got one spell, Magic Glint Blade. We have a shield that seems to make us go crazy a little bit when we equip it. I don't like that. Why does that happen? Oh, well, I just unequipped it. Small metal round shield depicting a sinister rift. An antiquated charm that glares back at an enemy. It boosts focus. Okay. Iron Mask forced on a prisoner convicted of an appalling crime. Thick, heavy, and utterly stifling. A foul creation designed to torment the wearer, either slowly fermenting hatred within their heart or a spiritual fervor that is near indistinguishable from it. Alright, does that actually... Wow, that thing actually gives 11 poise. Like, it also weighs a crazy amount. It's 8 pounds just in the helmet. Alright. Let's proceed forward. I don't see anything here for us to pick up. I don't think there's anything for us to pick up here. Let's just go get our butt kicked by the starter boss. Come now. Let's try this out, see what it does. Okay. I was gonna say, does... Oh, I'm dead? What? Did I die, actually? I didn't even realize that my health was reduced. Well, I had no way to heal. Good, we got our butts kicked. I tried to use my spell and it didn't do anything. It just made a thing in the air.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side. We found him here, after all. One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Oh, now we get a healing item. Fine. God dang it. Oh, there's something back here, I see. How do we get up to that, I wonder? There has to be some way up there. Now that we have the ability to jump, there's probably a lot more areas that are accessible to us in this game. Take the plunge. The plunge. Oh gosh, I probably didn't need to go that far down. There was a middle area that we could have landed at. Alright, it seems like this is now the tutorial after you get your butt kicked. They're like, alright, we'll tell you what you need to know now. Let's heal up. Alright, let's see what this spell does. Okay, that does do something. I felt it didn't do anything against the last guy. Okay. I'm not gonna get the... Oh my gosh. Huh. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's like our special move with this sword, is we get that lunge. I like it. Really cool. Somebody's shooting at me. I heard it like somebody's out there firing at me, but gosh. Oh, got backstabbed there, boyo. Boy. Get wrecked. Oh. Should did the lock on. Yeah. I hit him with my super move. He never saw it coming. Alright. This guy's got a giant club in here? Like, damn it. Where was the class that started with that? Get stabbed. Yeah, look around. Okay, that's where we came from. We're now just above. Yeah, yeah. I love the rapid stabs. I think that's pretty good. They're very quick. I'm not gonna crouch. Don't want to crouch. Listen, I'm not doing this tutorial because I actually need to learn how to do the tutorial. Alright, backstabbing enemies, sure. I'll backstab him just because I want to. Alright, I didn't do it, but that's fine. Maybe I should take the tutorial because... Oh. I don't think we can squeeze through there, sadly. Okay, these here are just ways that we get to respawn. Instead of respawning all the way back at the site of Lost Grace, which is effectively going to be our bonfires. Oh, we seem to be out of stabby bits. First boss, he never even touched us. Easy clap. We're just gonna not pay any attention to that other guy that we fought, all right? That was, I don't know what that was. That was fake. That wasn't real. That was the first boss. Beat him flawlessly, and we get a little strength gesture. All right. Now that we did that, now that I've got the strength gesture, we can move on. I don't know about that item back there. Maybe. I didn't see any way to get to it, if I'm being honest, but we shall move forward for now. There's potentially some way back there to get to that. I would wager potentially. Oh, the finger severer. Oh, that's for multiplayer. Will we do that this time? I don't know. I didn't do it at all during my other runs, particularly. I think I used multiplayer one time in Dark Souls, and that was it. And that was only because I was trying to advance a character's storyline and I needed the assistance. What a strange door that requires you to literally lift it. Ah, we enter the land of Limgrave. I, a free prisoner, can breathe air again. Should I take off the helmet or just leave it on? I don't know. I'm kind of getting used to the helmet. The map, yes. Well, we can't actually see anything on the map just yet. We'll need to find one.
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we?
This guy doesn't seem trustworthy.
For the Elden Ring?
Neither do I.
Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless. Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity.
Wow, what a dick this guy is. I got plenty of maidens, bro. You don't even know. I got so much maiden.
Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me. Vare. Take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? The golden light that gives life to you tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times. That is the guidance of grace, a path that a tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers. It will lead you tarnished to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave.
Wow. You know what? I'm gonna do what I want. Let's test fall damage. There is none. I knew that. All right. I see that large gentleman over there on the horse. We're not gonna bother him just yet. we're gonna instead move on. Now, to be fair with everybody, this is not blind at this point. I am playing this on a separate character, live on my Twitch channel. The link will be down below. If you want to follow along with that playthrough and actually see my blind reactions to things, because that will be when I first encounter things, unless I somehow miss something and find it on this character, that's the place to do it. But this here will be semi-guided, you could say, because of my knowledge in my other character that's moving just ahead of this one. So let's touch that grace. Perfect. And this man over here, as we've affectionately started calling Santa Claus in the community.
You're tarnished. I can see it. And I can also see that you're not after my throat. Then why not purchase a little something? I am Kale, purveyor of fine goods.
All right there, Kale. Then I will purchase something from you. What will I purchase? I do not actually know. Telescope. He's got a torch. That actually will probably be the most useful thing that this guy sells us right now. And the crafting kit. All right.
Goodbye.
Thank you, Kale. Item crafting, containers, blah, blah, blah. All right, smithing stone. We can then use that to upgrade some of our equipment. Now, we don't really have a lot of... I'm going to keep calling them souls because I'm so used to it from Dark Souls. But we don't really have a lot of the resource required to do anything. So, without further ado, let us head forward here and see if we can unlock our map. And we'll go from there. Once our map's unlocked, we'll have the ability to move around and, you know, find all the good stuff because we'll see it's coming. That man right there, he left himself defenseless. Number one mistake, don't be defenseless. Keep your sword at the ready, man. Get your shield up. We're gonna kill this guy too, because he's also, say it with me, defenseless. Bah, 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 bah. I never saw it coming. Don't be him. Be better than him. Be ready at all times. Never sleep. Never surrender. Rapid stabs. It's kind of funny because this sword is so long. It almost looks ridiculous to me, but I do think it's funny just like running up and rapid stabbing these guys. Oh, right in his weak point. Ah. Now, Elden Ring, also different than, you know, any of the other Dark Souls and such, has a lot of little areas and things that you can pick up. Teardrop Scarab. If we destroy those, they will drop things for us. Well, basically, it'll drop more charges on our Tear Stone for us to use, which, as you can imagine, is super useful. All right, we have to get our map, which requires us to go into this area. We need that map. It's going to be very important for us exploring Lower Limgrave here, or just exploring Limgrave. Let's take this guy out first. He seems to be on guard. And we've never actually sat down at that site of grace. So, I don't have my FP. I don't have my Crimson Flask. Ah! Wow, we got 2 things out of that guy. That's pretty wild. Let's have a look. That will give us a lot more poise. And the helmet, we will lose a lot of poise. Am I just going to go through this game with this helmet on and just, you know what? Look at us. Look at us like an absolute madman. Let's go. I love the pants. All right. We've got 2 problems here. All right, he blocked for the dog. I was just say I was really hoping that that would one tap the doggo. Not because I don't like the doggo, I just fast moving, quick biting enemies are very scary. Oh boy. Where's the other one at? Oh, really? Through the tent? You did me dirty that way. All right, we have to pick our strategy again here. Hoo-wee! All right, this guy here, he's the baddest guy around, and you know what? We take him out, I think this area will be a lot easier for us. Make sure that gets him in the back. There we go. All right, I seem to be out of magic. My magical options have been exhausted. Got him right in the face, too. Whew. Lay down there, big boy. Defenseless. Left his rear unguarded several times. Now, wait a minute. Wasn't there also the spear guy? I was just saying, I don't remember taking him out. Great, he's still there. I would have hated for him to have, I don't know, done anything else. Got him. I did just enough damage through the shield to take him out, which I am happy for, believe me. Now, if we go down here, I don't believe there's any enemies in the way, I think. Aha. Now, this item here is very important for us. Okay. Okay, we get the Storm Stomp ability and the Whetstone blade. Now, what that's going to allow us to do is actually change, like, our special FP move on our weapons. Like, that there is his, like, special. He, like, does that really cool exaggerated stab. That's very specific to this weapon, but that knife will allow us to change that. Very cool. I know. I know. Oh. All right. I was gonna say, that man's only saving grace is the shield man. Whoo! Okay. Got a little sloppy there. We got a little sloppy, but we got through it. Now, we don't have any way to regen our health right now. So we are playing a little close to the belt. We got the flail there. Now, the flail requires a certain amount of dexterity that I do not believe this guy has. But it might be an option if we want something like that. It does do some nice strike damage, which I'm always a fan of. I'm always a fan of doing more strike damage to enemies because it's usually the thing that enemies, especially like if you've played like Dark Souls 1, 2, and all of them, enemies don't normally have a whole lot of strike resistance, especially those in heavy armor. Like, strike damage is usually what you hammer home with. Yeah, we played that a little reckless, but it paid off for us. I'm pretty sure that man in the middle saw us. Yeah, as he's walking over. Ow. Alright, he's dead. Oh, look, there's a site of lost grace right here. Here we go. We're just gonna touch it. There we go. Okay, so just touching the site doesn't make us gain any resources back, but it does give us a respawn point if we go down. Got him. All right. Yeah, he blew his little horn and now everybody wants to come play. God dang it. I'm not going to say that that totally sucks, but it totally sucks, all right? All right, we got the one. There we go. That's two. How's three doing over there? I see him. We got another helmet out of these guys. That's so funny. On my stream character, I didn't get this helmet for so long, and I was like actually trying to get it out of them. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Got him. Vanquishing enemy groups, okay. Ah, that's right. So we did vanquish this whole group, so and we got the brass shield. What? That's so good. All right, we'll check all those items out. Let's get our map. So we just got the map updated. We got Limgrave West. Stab that. Take that. Let's have a look at our map. There we are. So we have Limgrave West now. So you can kind of see our path because we started right here at the first steps, and that's the Cave of Knowledge is down there in the below. So here we go. We went up, boop, 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 and now we are here, right here at the gate front. Now, I believe we've cleared this area out in its entirety. I'm just going to double check really fast. We did kill most of them, I believe. Fragments. Got that. Okay, and we have our Site of Grace over here. All right. I'd say let's actually rest at the Site of Grace.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord. Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the Tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree.
Accept.
When it's settled, summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring.
Thank you.
Use it to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
All right. We only have the one spell. All right, so let's see. We might be able to level up already. I don't know how much we've gotten. Okay, we have enough to level up a couple times, it looks like.
Your ambitions. The principles you would follow.
It kind of sucks to level up without really having a direction or knowing where I'm going. I might go like, oh, we have one level up basically. Mind will increase our FP, which is what we're going to be using to use almost every spell that we fire. So we can't go wrong with that. Let's put it like that, shall we? So this has no skill, that has the parry skill, and this has the impaling thrust skill. Let's select that, and we can... Oh, that would actually change it. No, we don't want to do that. All right. Perfect. So now we have horseback riding, because we're cool like that. Now, it's nighttime, so I would like to travel back to the Church of Ella. And you can now fast travel between every site, by the way, which is super cool.
This way, Tarnished.
Because
I have a word.
Because you have to show up here at nighttime to meet this lovely character here. I love her hat. It's so cool.
A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Renna. I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed, and upon looking into the matter, the talk I surmise is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth the spectral steed named Torrent.
Yep. That we can do that. I haven't done it yet, so our dialogue is a little off, but yep, I can do that.
As I had hoped, I was entrusted this for thee by Torrent's former master.
She has more than the necessary number of hands. Spirit Calling Bell and the Lone Wolf Ashes.
'Tis a bell for calling forth spirits. Summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erdtree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly, as they recall battles past. Now it is thine, to do with as thou wishest.
All right, thank you very much.
Forgive mine intrusion, Tarnished. I doubt we shall again meet. But all the same, learn well the lands between. How long will it be, I wonder, before the Tarnished tire of obeisance to the two fingers?
Listen, I'm not obedient to anybody, but thank you very much for asking, all right? Now, we now have our cool little spirit horse. Let's set that up. I'm gonna put it over here. No. Damn it. All right. Swap. There we go. So we have our spectral steed set up now. And we can put the Lone Wolf Ashes on down here. So let's see. We can't use that. That requires 18 dex. That's going to be a taller, and that's 16 strength to wield. We got cool drops out of those guys, but we're not really going to be able to do anything with the drop, like those items, sadly, at this point. Maybe later. With that being said, though, we have some exploring to do, I believe. I think that is well in order. So, let us begin. Come, Torrent! Ha-ha! Now, we actually saw a cave over here. Okay, this is actually a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, but on my other character, he has a weapon that does, like, big sweep attacks, where this is like, I stab directly down, so it's like, if I miss, I feel like a fool. Right here. Now, we were just here earlier. Let's have a look on the map. Right here, Groveside Cave. A big thing early game in Elden Ring is exploration. It's a big open world, which is very different than the Dark Souls games have been before it. But with exploration comes, finding things. And I'm not going to lie, some things were a little easier to find than others as I progressed through on my first playthrough. That's a big wolf, as you can see, as it didn't die in one hit to my magic or my sword. I was going to say, it's actually still alive. Oh my gosh. All right, that was actually kind of scary. I thought that wolf was just going to not care and beat me up. Was real worried about it, actually. Let's get this wolf here. Got him. Give me your runes. Alright. Now, most of these cool little dungeons also have fun little bosses in them. We do a lot of damage, actually, with those. He does a lot of damage with his thing. We're just gonna keep our distance, and we're just gonna keep hitting him with spells, because that seems to be working for me. Chug-a-lug. Oh, gosh. Hit him with a big version. See what that does to him. Ow. Oh, I forgot. We can actually use the spirit ashes, and that will give us some breathing room. We've now got a pack of wolves on our side. What will you do now, beast man, when I bring the beasts to bear? Oh gosh, he didn't care. I stabbed him like 3 times. I thought it would stagger him. It didn't work. All right, let's set ourselves up here for the finishing move. All right, good job, team. We did it. Group effort. Group effort. Ha 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 ha. Worth. Alrighty. Now, the caves don't always have a whole lot of depth to them. As you just saw, that was pretty straightforward, but we did get something out of it. We got the Flame Drake Talisman, which boosts fire damage negation. Fire damage isn't crazy important to us just yet, but it could become more important as we go further. Actually, we should go back down here and just quickly touch this. Actually, that guy gave me 2,000 runes, which is enough to level myself up. We can go another one into mind, and intelligence will make our damage go up, won't it? There we go. Just making sure that my spells will continue to do more damage as we move, as that's going to kind of be my bread and butter for all of my damage. My sword is going to definitely still be useful, but I'm going to operate it more as a secondary than as a main weapon, you could say. Now, I believe if we go this way, there will be another cave right up ahead. Oh, we've got some more guys over here digging around in the dirt. Stab them as we go by. That'll teach them. You don't get to dig in the dirt. Not in my town. Oh, they're running away. I feel bad. Whoops, sorry. That'll teach you. How dare you hang around caves near where I am? All right, down we go. The Stormfoot Catacombs. Another site for us to explore. I like your necklace. I forgot we should also probably throw a torch on in case we need to see, in case it gets dark. Oh! Ow. Ow, I say again. Jeez. Alright, those guys definitely hurt a bit. Let's put our shield on just in case. This thing looks like it's going to be a joke for blocking damage, but... Alright, small golden effigy. I believe that's for more online stuff once again, but... Seems like there's one up top there. I'm getting hit from above. Come on down. Alright, fine. Stay up there. I don't care. I'll just leave. Then what will he do? Crap. Can I just free aim this down the hall? Let's see what happens if I cast it and it has no source. Okay, one that definitely hit what I was aiming at, and alright, we've made it here. There's fire everywhere. Now we can stop that from happening anymore. No. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Stop. Go back down. You silly contraption. No. Okay, we just made that. Ha ha ha. All right. Grab it and run. Sucks, nerds. Ooh, ooh. There was a bunch of them in there. I wasn't waiting on that. I see you. Your method of hiding in plain sight is, oh! Okay. Probably should have healed at some point. I did. Oh, they can climb ladders. Well, isn't that fun to know? All right, we got to get back in there and get our runes back. Now, I wonder if I advance forward, if the ones that were back in that other room will move to catch up, seeing as they've been left behind now. We do not do a great much damage to these folks, even with our pierced attacks. Oh, nice. The trap stays down. Very cool. Alright, so this isn't a difficult route to catch back up then. I think we will probably need to upgrade this weapon at some point. I don't know, maybe this weapon is good, but we might need to improve some of the stats that govern it so that we can do some actual damage with it. I mean, these guys are like weird little goblin gremlin people. Like, how much damage do I really expect to do with a... Ah, the Wandering Noble Ashes. Now, that's actually super cool, because I technically prefer those ashes over the wolves, even though the wolves are 100 times better. The wolves are really good because they attack quickly and, like, semi-in sync, and they actually, like, do pretty cool damage, which is really nice. It's a great boon, especially for a ranged character like me, to have some way to kind of put a barrier between me and the enemy. I'm just coming back up here really quick. Oh, you know what's funny? We took the damn golden seed and I didn't even use it. We can add a charge with that flask we have. Cool. And we can allocate to 2 flasks for that. Now the cool thing is, we can add the Wandering Noble Ashes right to our list, put it right in the roster, so if we need them, we got them. I prefer the Wandering Nobles, and you'll see in a minute, they're just... For a character like myself that is trying to use range to my benefit, I think the Wandering Nobles are better because they will specifically just get in the way. And that's what I need them to do. Or they can all get stomped on at once. The magic, I like that I can, I like that I can rapid fire those out, which is really cool. Oh, jeez. Alright, we don't have enough for that. The nobles are trying their best, but they're having trouble keeping up with this guy. And now they're all dead. They did their job. I think he's done for. Boom. And now we have the Noble Sorcerer's Ashes. Look at us, we're getting all these ashes. Maybe we'll put him on. Just me and my other sorcerer friend over here, don't mind us just being ballers together. It is really interesting to play as a sorcerer for like the first time ever, because I'm like, I have to stay away and use my weapon and all of that, and I'm just so not used to that as a player. Did 1 in dex and 1 mind. Keep that FP going up. That's what I want to do. I just want my FP to keep rising. Stab and stab, just to be sure. Alright, from here, where can we go? Now, we do have something down here on the beach that we could go accomplish. And I think that would be a pretty good little accomplishment for us this early. So let's do that. Boom. Boom. The world is just so beautiful. Like, I can't get over it. Like, obviously this, like, I've seen this. I said that this is not blind. I have one other character that I'm playing through on my live stream. So if you want to check that out, links down below. You can watch me play everything and experience it for the first time, if you're into that. But even now, second time seeing some of these areas, they're just so pretty. I like your face, tentacles. I don't think he likes me or my horse. Oh, he really does not like me and or my horse. You could say he actively hates me and my horse. Oh gosh, he's so naked. I just want him to stop. All right, buddy, it was a prank. It was just a prank, all right? I'm leaving. Look at this little turtle guy. Look at him go. You go, little turtle man. Turtle man! We get our first look at some of these little monkey dudes. These are... Their actual in-game name is the demi-humans. Which, I guess, they were human and are, like, reverting to this primal form? I'm not 100% sure, but here we have found the next cave that we were heading to. So let's dive right in. I love the like how ridiculous our character looks at this point between the helmet and the pants. It's just it's all a catastrophe, and it's I'm here for it. Why not? I will say I didn't really respect this magic glint blade thing at the beginning, but now I'm kind of digging it. It is really fun to just kind of roll into an area and fire off a couple shots and move on. Alright, now this cave, if I remember, is going to be dark for most of it. So we're actually going to have to rely on our sword prowess. I might be in danger then. Although we did just upgrade the sword a little bit, so it should do more damage. Well, we upgraded our dexterity, not the sword itself. Alright. All of you guys could take a real cool chill pill right there. Oh, I see this guy. This one's a little bit bigger and has a club. Oh, but he takes damage just like the others. Down he goes, and the big man goes down. Now, as we proceed forward here, what do we have? Old Knight Istvan. This is an NPC. Let's summon him. Come on, Old Knight Istvan. Let's go. You could be my my baggage boy. You can carry my things as I'm a fancy sorcerer. See my hat? Come now, Old Knight. Carry me. Piggyback time. Just jump right on him. All right, in we go. Let's ring the bell for my sorcerer compatriot. There he is. I don't think we need that. Ah, and there is the bosses. Come on now, fellow sorcerer. Do something of merit. You don't just stand there. We actually do a fair decent amount of damage just with our sword. There we go. Hit him with a big one. That's the big one coming up. Oh, yeah, that really hurts. Where's the other one at? There's 2 health bars. I got the final strike. I'm the victor here. Dude, look at this guy running after me. It's just like, oh god, everyone's so much faster than me. Hello? Oh, there he is. So that kind of sucked. My abilities went right through him. Here we go. Hit him with some magic. Hit him with the old razzle dazzle. Oh, I missed. Alright, I'm out of spells. I've got the fire out. Maybe it'll scare him. Beast afraid of fire. And the beast goes down. Tailoring tools and the sewing needle. Well, thank you, gentlemen. You are both excused. You've done good work. Goodbye now. Now that my 2 cohorts have been released from their servitude for the day, let us proceed further because, as you saw, that was the way out there, but the cave does go deeper. Bum, 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 bum. Another one of these fools to stab down. Ow. Stop hitting me. All right. I think it comes out right up here. I don't think it's too long of a cavern. Perfect. All right. Now, as you can see, we found our way onto the opposite beach from where we began. Let us proceed upwards. As I jump around like a raving lunatic. Boop, 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 boop. Look at all these fun little sheep and goats. Well, these are goats, right? Yeah. They all have horns. I guess they could be sheep. Sheep have horns. Lost grace discovered. Now, how much did that guy give me? Not as many runes. But the interesting thing that we did find out here is the Church of Dragon Communion. This is like a really cool place where you can offer things to this altar. And I believe, apparently I can't though. I'm examining it but getting nowhere. I think you need to have the correct stats if I'm not mistaken. But you can interact with this altar and offer it up hearts of dragons that you defeat in your journey. Now, I haven't defeated any dragons on this man yet, but I'm hopeful for him. Now, we are getting towards the end of this episode. We've done pretty good. We got out of our tutorial. We got beat up by that boss pretty bad, but we have explored this region pretty nicely, I'd say, for our first little thrust into the Elden Ring environment. I would like to go back here because if I remember correctly, right outside this cave is a merchant, and I just wanted to see what his wares were and see if there was anything worth buying for our 1,600 souls that we have in our pocket. He's right over there. That's his light. Just so everyone's aware, what I just did was... Oh, well, I just drank my potion. But I did just fast travel back to the start of the cave. So let's see what this guy has. Hello!
What do you need? I don't want any trouble.
Alright, what do you have for sale? I actually don't remember. That's why I'm asking. He does have a shield that has 71% block. What does it require? Like, does it require strength from us or anything specific? 8. We could manage that. We could manage 8. Crafting expands crafting repertoire. That's for 600. We could do that. He also has a bow, little bits of knowledge, and a club. The club might actually be of use, something that does some strike damage that we can put in our pocket in case we need it. I'm not sure. Let me have a let me consult with my pocket over here, good sir. I wanted to see what our shield did. That our shield only really blocks 66% of damage, so it's not much better. It's not much worse if we're being honest. Like his stuff is barely better. 66 versus 71. It's barely better. Arguably not even worth. We'll take this because it allows us to craft certain things in our pocket, which, if I haven't shown it already, you can craft things in your pocket. And by that message back there, I can almost assure that I did not show anyone. So now you have this crafting menu of things that you acquire while out in the world, all those little materials and such you can craft, which is really nice because some of that stuff is like really clutch on the go. We're going to travel back to the church here by good old Sandy Claus, as the beach for us at this point is mostly explored. Now, I think he had some armor that we might be able to buy. Oh, we're just shy of it. And also, that's 8 weight. It might be worth getting the chain armor. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't want us to be too over. We're just shy, aren't we? We're literally just shy of it. 1,500? All right, let me just run out of here and kill something. All right, my good man, may I please have your finest chain shirt? I imagine it will weigh way too much for us to use,
Goodbye.
but let's try it out. I just also wanted to buy it because I never bought it on my other account, so. Oof, that will put us into the heavy load category, but I mean, it's because these weigh so much. My gosh, we look ridiculous. All right, we may not use that. We may not use that. That's kind of funny. I kind of like us like this. And, you know, as we improve our endurance and so on and so forth, and we get to carry heavier stuff, maybe then we'll swap to that or find another piece along the way. Who's to say? But I think that this is going to be the end of this episode, folks. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this first little foray into the Elden Ring. We're moving through, and we're gonna continue our journey along the way. We're gonna check out items as we go. I don't think we missed any that we picked up. Let me just have a look. So we talked about. Oh, we didn't talk about the brass shield. Face has been covered in brass, commonly employed in the shattering. Nothing really there lore-wise to talk about. Nothing really interesting there going on. We can just look at the glintstone staff. Staff with a glintstone embedded at the tip. A catalyst for casting sorceries. Sorceries must be memorized first at a site of lost grace, and a staff must be equipped to cast them. Okay, nothing really crazy going on so far in the lore. Nothing really interesting in our pockets as far as I'm aware. We can look at... No. This is all just summonable things. We can read it, though. Nope. A finger of corpse wax furled like a hook. It is a relic of those who came before, left to help those who would come after. Phantom blade severs the link formed by a furled finger, but the maiden scorns those who abuse its use. And then tarnished, okay, a finger of corpse wax, so emaciated the bone is visible. Ugh. Very gross. Yeah, these are just the multiplayer items. Nothing really can be discerned from them just yet. But, oh, spirits of wolves chased from their pack, they later encountered a nameless tarnished who welcomed them as hunting companions. The wolf spirits overwhelmed enemies with their agility, aiding the summoner in combat. And we also have the noble sorcerer's ashes, spirit of a nobleman who once asked to be given a place at Raya Luceria to learn glintstone sorceries. His talents were insufficient to be worthy of donning the stone crown, however, and he is only capable of using the most rudimentary sorcery. Oh, so the guy kind of sucked and got kicked out of the college? School of Learning? And then we have the Wandering Noble Ashes, the spirits of nobles who after death now wander the lands between. Surely they were in search of something once, but whatever it was has long been forgotten. Folks, we have not really found out much about our fate as the Tarnished, but we have some goals set in mind, which is to become the Elden Lord. I'm about to say the Ashen Lord. The Elden Lord. How we're going to accomplish that and so on and so forth, it's kind of in the murk right now, but it seems that we need to go and find these lords who stole bits of the Elden Ring when it shattered, and we'll hopefully be doing that at some point, but this is a large game with lots of content, so don't count on it too soon. But thanks everybody for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like, and if you like this content, please consider subscribing. It's always appreciated. And if you subscribe, you get to see more of these as they come out, so you'll see them first. And if you would like to see my other profile, where I'm playing through it blind, basically, you know, seeing everything for the first time, please check out my Twitch stream. The link is directly down below. I'd love to have you guys come by and say hi. But without further ado, thanks everybody for watching. This has been Final Hydra, and I will see you next time.